Hello, brothers and sisters of light and dark. Welcome to my page. We should talk about common sense. I'm a Gen Xer, by the way, and also a therapist, but I'm not a certified one. It's just that through anecdotal experiences, I come across being a therapist naturally, like Dr. Phil. Other than that, I want you guys to watch this video, okay? And I'm gonna pause it, stop it, and give you an example of what a true narcissist is. Now, a narcissist can come in many different factions of different definitions from different people's perspective. But truthfully, there are good narcissists and there are bad narcissists. Just like there's a good evil and then there's a bad evil, okay, But to be technical about it, I want you to listen to this woman speak about someone who may have hurt her. Now, I'm not saying she's lying or anything, but I'm just going to go down the list here. So if she's watching me here, I want to make it very clear, okay, that I'm not blaming you or judging you. I'm just trying to say there's a lot of women out there who basically will blame the man for being narcissistic when in actuality, they are the ones who's narcissistic. But let's begin with the video and then we'll break things down. All right, okay, let's begin. Play video.
What a narcissist will never tell you. And if you haven't seen me before, my name is Jules, and I'm a narcissistic abuse survivor. I'm here to share my experiences and my story to spread awareness. So let's get into it. What a narcissist will never tell you. I will mirror you and pretend to be the best person you ever wanted in your life.
Now, that's the first mistake, okay? Now, 9 times out of 10, she's claiming to say that she met a man who basically is going to mirror everything you do for her, for him, he do for you. And that's a good thing, okay? I think that's a great thing for an intelligent brother to tell you up front, that how you treat me is how I'll treat you. The 2-for-1 deal is a great thing. I always teach the 2-for-1 deal. But if you want to ask more questions about it, just ask me, okay? What the 2-for-1 deal? It's always giving 2 good things for 1 good thing. I know it's not like an eye for an eye or anything, but trust me on this. She says that she met a man who's basically intelligent enough to tell her this. Let's continue, okay?
I will fool you into trusting me. And once you're...
Now, to fool you into trusting me, that's subliminal, meaning that she didn't know. And you see her eyes is looking to the left. She wasn't fooled. She was told, okay? But of course, if you have to ponder that, just a simple thought, okay, in her mind, she automatically assumed she's being fooled after this man blatantly told her that he's going to mirror everything she does. All right, so let's continue, okay?
Bonded, you'll have no choice but to stick around and be addicted to me, and it will take you years to get out. And whenever you're close to leaving, I'm going to shower you with breadcrumbs. And during our hot and cold and wishy-washy moments, I will make sure to drain everything of you, including your energy, money, everything.
Now, okay, 9 times out of 10, it's going to be the man who's carrying most of the money, okay, in the relationship. Men lose more in the court of law, and they usually get thrown under the bus with child support and also alimony, okay? We already know this. But remember one thing, what narcissists love to do. They always choose their victims, and usually women are the ones who's choosing the victims. All right? Women are the ones who knows who the smart guys are, okay? They know intuitively how to choose them. But 9 times out of 10, most women don't like alpha-like intellectual males. Okay? She's talking about some sort of male who had bamboozled her. And he probably had a lot of money anyway in the first place. Okay, I highly doubt that she had the money. Okay, but she didn't mention that she's really wealthy. She don't give a lot of details. A lot of narcissists do not give details. Okay, a lot of narcissists do not give details. They don't explain the tit for tat thing that actually happened. The guy she probably was talking to is very stern in his words, and she did not heed to his emotional needs. But she was focusing on her own. Let's continue.
By the time you start to realize that you're in an emotional, abusive, manipulative relationship, you're already stuck. I am using you, and I will damage your brain and give you CPTSD, PTSD. And after I get bored, I'm gonna act like you never existed. I'll have fun with so many other supplies here and there and all my exes. And once I'm bored with them, maybe I'll try you again. All I gotta do is give you a little sob story or tell.
What is this with these exes? What is she talking about? She's trying to make up a whole scenario of things that he probably has, and she's not really explaining. When it's not explained, then there's something hidden on her side. Okay, like I said before, I'm not judging her. I'm just going on a speculative, analytical psychoanalysis here. I'm not saying she's guilty or anything. Maybe she is right. Maybe the guy was a true narcissist. As I said before, most men are not narcissists. It's usually when the woman ignores the man's emotional needs, then he becomes the narcissist. If a woman ignores emotional man's needs, he becomes a narcissist because he's trying to take action. And when men takes action, they are usually the ones that's looked down upon. All right. As I said before, I've done counts thousands and thousands and hundreds of people doing therapy, and then I realized that the problem is with most people getting in relationships, they don't have the education. They don't have the education, and 9 times out of 10, it's going to be the woman who cannot stay content because she is going to get bored, even if she has everything she needs. But let's continue on with the video.
You how much I miss you, and you'll come running back because I know you'll never leave me. I create my own lies and believe them. I will never be accountable or responsible for anything that I do to you. I own you.
You see, she created her own lines. She's intelligent enough to say that. If she can just smoothly say these things. Like I said before, I'm not blaming her. I'm just saying this suspect, if she can just speak about all her pains, but not explain the other side of the fence. I would rather hear his side. I want to see what happens. I want to hear his side of the fence. Shouldn't they be sitting down and have therapy amongst one another to see where the problem went? Because it's not just him being the narcissist. It's because it's someone who's not mature in their emotions. But let's continue. It's almost done.
And your purpose is to serve me. Stop telling me about how much I'm hurting you. I don't care about your feelings because it's not affecting me. But
what did I say earlier? What did I say earlier? She doesn't care for his feelings, but she only cares about hers. So when he takes action upon what he needs to do, he is the narcissist, right? But in actuality, it is her. As we already should know, taking some knowledge from the Emerald Pillar King to Kevin Samuels, okay, I'm just trying to tell you, they'll always reveal the truth from their own mouth. Okay, let's continue.
Thing I will make sure of is that you will never be able to treat me the same way I treat you. Because even if you come close, I will punish you. I will emotionally torture you until you cry, and you will be the one apologizing to me. And if you ever find the strength to leave me, I will put every single blame on you. Everything is your fault. You left the relationship, you broke the relationship, and you are the one abusing me. Because you are the crazy one.
All right. So, since we got that out of the way, you already heard everything she said. She's a damaged woman by a narcissist. We don't know his side of the story. Only trolls will take her side. Okay? Just like, if you just take my side, like what happened with me and my ex, okay, of the story, you'll be a fool. I'd rather you hear her side, okay? I want you to hear her side, how I was flawless. I didn't do anything wrong. And also, she didn't want to hear anything I had to say. So I'd rather you just not take my word for it, right? I usually say in relationships, the wiser person always blames themselves. I always blame myself. But a true narcissist will always blame someone else. They'll always blame someone else. But whenever she says she was like, oh, I was abused by a narcissist, she is actually the one who is the narcissist. But if you have any comments or questions and you think I'm incorrect or incoherent in some kind of way, just get in touch with me. I do have a series down here. I'm going to post this on my YouTube, and I'm also going to post this on my TikTok. I'm on multitudes of different channels, babies. Other than that, if I'm wrong, speak about it. And if I'm right, speak about it. Okay? Speak or forever hold your peace. Asking questions, create wisdom. And of course, don't try to blame the other person, okay? If you ever encounter someone, I believe that only 25% of men out there are most likely a narcissist. And those are the guys that 80% of women choose all of the time. Okay, obviously. But if you ever encounter a narcissist, like in Poetic Justice, where that guy just kept brushing his hair, I don't think you should be talking to that person. And then on top of that, to validate if he is a narcissist, ask your father's advice. Should I date this person? He brushes his hair all the time. Okay, that's like OCD to me. I'll be like, something's wrong with this dude. He really is in the mirror like 24/7. Okay, you should ask questions. But other than that, that's what I'm gonna say. I'm still alive, guys. I'm still okay, breathing well. I'm about to be planning on going to Nigeria and Sierra Leone and the Gambia possibly. I'm still listening to my Holy Spirits. Okay, I'm your only friendly neighborhood Schizologist on the internet right now. Because you know why? I'm not your average man. I'm not your Peter Pan. Y'all have a nice day, guys. Peace.